Hi, I'm Beth with American Patchwork and Quilting, and today I'm sharing tips for sewing block 8 in our Bright New Day block of the month. You'll find the link to the free pattern in the video description. This block features hourglass units, and there are some different ways you can construct those. This particular pattern uses a triangle square construction method, so I'm going to show you how to make those units today. So I have my 4 5¼ inch squares, and I have my 2 with my diagonal lines marked, and I'm going to layer those right sides together and then stitch 1/4 inch away from each side of the drawn line. When I'm making triangle squares, I like to chain piece these so you can sew down one side and then just turn them around and sew down the next side and just leave them connected. You can even cut them at the same time too. Just make sure the drawn lines are lined up on your ruler. I've cut and pressed my triangle squares, and now I'm going to take 2 of them and flip them over because we're going to draw a diagonal line perpendicular to the seam on the wrong side of the fabric. So when we're going to draw this line, you want to draw in the direction of the seam so that way you don't hit your pencil on there and you could get a little bit of a bump in your line and not get a very clean line. Next, take a marked triangle square and layer it with one of your unmarked triangle squares. And you want to make sure that you are aligning these so that the colors are in opposite directions. And that will also mean the seams will nest up nicely. Just make sure those are nice and nested together, and then I do like to pin just to hold that in place and make sure it's really secure. Then we're going to sew again 1/4 inch away on each side of the drawn line. I've cut on the drawn line and pressed, and now I have my 4 hourglass units. So you'll want to do any trimming to size that's needed, and then definitely want to trim off all these dog ears. It'll just help your block go together a little more smoothly. I've laid out my block with my center square, my hourglass units, and my corner units, and now I will sew it together in rows. Here are the 2 completed blocks. Today I was sewing with the Hope in Bloom collection by Catherine Lenyus for Riley Blake Designs. Just a perfect collection for Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming up. And the other block was made with Belle Isle by Minnick and Simpson for Moda Fabrics. This collection has such a classic color scheme and looks great with this block design. As always, share your completed blocks with us in our Facebook group or on Instagram with the hashtag APQBOM2021. Enjoy sewing this month's block.